Welcome back to Apex Alchemy. Today we have a Jack Wolf October the 2023 version of the Vampire Jacket. It's titanium, smooth, solid DLC, man. Solid black DLC, okay? All right, so this knife is available at dnknives.com. So he's got a YouTube channel. We'll link it below. Go follow him. Check him out. His name's Don Farmer. He's a great dude. Bend over backwards to help you out. I'll link the knife below, too.
Yeah.
You know, at his store. So if you want it, you can use the Apex
10
code. It's not. I don't think Jack Wolf gets a discount on that website or on any website. I'm not sure, but so it might not get you a 10% off. But what it will do is it will help you out with that shipping. If there is going to be any shipping, it'll help you out with the shipping. It might not help out at all to use that link at all. I don't know. But regardless, Don Farmer, DNK. If you use the link, at least they'll know we sent you. All right, let's start off. Saturday, finish this knife. This thing will cut paper like really good, but I hate having to hold it up underneath the camera to do it. Yeah, it's like the angles that you gotta do.
Yeah.
In order to be able to make things work. It's hard to
really
keep
sharp,
it straight.
right?
It is. It's sharp. It is. It's sharp. What else we got? Zip tie. Zip tie. All right. Zip tie.
1, 2, 3.
So it's an S90V. How about 5 pieces of paracord? Some 550 paracord. We'll put about 5 pieces. It cuts through this stuff like it's silk. So I figured 5 pieces may actually be a halfway decent challenge. I haven't tried this one yet, so I don't know how it'll do.
Get in praying.
I will. I will. Let me, all right.
There we
wow,
go.
look at that. Now you got 10 pieces of paracord. Okay, so anyway, S90V, full titanium, beautifully executed. Talked to Ben Belkin. I said, man, I recently acquired one of these Vampire Jacks, the black tie. I said, I'm gonna do a video. Is there anything else? Is there anything you would like for me to convey? He was like, man, talk about the ergonomics and like what you actually think about it. He said, I happen to find the coffin handle very comfortable in hand, and I have to agree. I do. When we were holding the coffin handle buoys, they felt great. And what you're going to run into is you're going to have a couple, like just naturally holding it in your hand. It's going to contour. It's going to be fine. Like it fits great. It is a very natural grip for my hand.
Right there, I'm good. If I, a little bit, if I scoot back on it some, I can feel it. But right there, it's perfect.
Okay.
And right there, it does good too. Like when you're holding right there, like you got a natural ramp, like with your thumb.
Yeah, like a down ramp.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to your thumb?
Man, I'm telling you, this winter weather, my thumbs are cracking all to pieces.
I better get you some lotion.
I have been.
But I'm digging this one, so we'll kind of go over what's in the box, I guess. So you got your knife, you got your slip. This is the box that it comes in. It tells a story back here. It says, Jack Wolf Belkin was my grandfather. He carried a well-used slip joint in his pocket every day. As far back as I can remember, I was fascinated with his knives, and I couldn't wait to have one just like it. That boyhood fascination grew into this company, which I created to honor him and bring him the best knives I'm capable of producing. Inside this box, you will find an exceptionally crafted knife made from the finest modern materials. It will serve you in your everyday needs and provide you the emotional satisfaction gained from experiencing functional art. I am forever grateful for your support. I hope each Jack Wolf knife brings you the same satisfaction and excitement it does for me, Ben Belkin. Really like talking to this dude. Like I've never sent him a message that I didn't get a response back. You know, like, and I know he's busy, so like sometimes it's a
Right.
day or two. You know, sometimes it's the same case with me, and I ain't got nearly the amount going on as him, except I just I have a job. But I really like talking to the guy. I do believe in his company, and I'm impressed with the work that he does. You know, and the work like the amount of stuff you get in these cans.
And presentation, like you can tell he puts a lot of thought into the presentation of the knife too.
Absolutely. And we'll link this specific knife below from D&K because D&K has done a lot for our channel. And so you get these stickers here. I actually like these stickers. You get 2 of them. They're identical. So I'll just take one out because they're kind of hard to get out. But you see the other one in there? But very nice polishing cloth or cleaning cloth or whatever that it all wraps up in. So and you got the pog, of course. So that's the design that's on the can.
And that's the sticker, right? Well, no.
Kind of, sorta. You know, like not exactly,
Right.
but kind of, sorta. Yeah. All right. So anyway, man, the knife, slip joint, modern slip joint. It's tough. You know, I can close this one one-handed. But that's probably a 9 or so on that opening.
I was just fortunate that enough sticks out that I could get a pinch grip instead of having to use the nick because it would literally break my fingernail.
I could actually see that, man. I've got some really thick, tough nails. It's just the nature of psoriasis.
Yeah.
You know, like, but
I'm very polar opposite. Mine are paper thin, and it doesn't take much to crack mine in half. So some of these slip joints can really, really do me in trying to get them open.
Right. I like it, man. I mean, let's go over some of the tools that it's going to take it apart, just in case people want to know. Well, it's T15. That's not going to be one of them. T6 and a T8, possibly. Yeah. So the T8 pivot.
T6 screws.
It's got some wiggle room.
Well, maybe T8 on everything.
Yeah. Okay. So that's T8. Let's make sure this pivot's not T10. It is. Sorry. So T10 on the pivot, T8's on the body screws. This knife will function a lot like a peel crusher if you should happen to need, if you like the doctor's knife but you like the coffin handle a little bit better. You do have that flat surface that's, it will allow you to stand your knife up. That's what you want to do with it or whatever. But that's, like you could use that as a peel crusher, much like a doctor's knife. But no, we got them setting around.
Right here's one. Yeah, isn't that one?
Yeah, so this is a peel crusher, doctor's knife or whatever. Flat bottom, you can, crush up your peels. If you needed to. Anyway, I'm impressed, man. I'm always impressed. It's hard to just say too much about these knives because they're either for you or they're not.
Right.
And that I guess that could be equally true for everything. But there's a lot of folks out there that love these knives. There's a lot of people out here that don't understand these knives, and there's a lot of people out here that hate them. And that's okay. It doesn't matter.
I like the size of them. I do. Like most of the slip joints are a good size. My only setback is just some of them are really hard for me to get open.
Yeah. Well, we can understand that. I do like the slip that it comes in.
Got the wolf on it.
Yeah, got the branded, nice stitched. And like I said, I can get this one-handed, which helps out a lot. It fits very nicely inside the slip. So you can just slip this in your pocket, and you don't have to worry about it bumping up against everything if you want to keep everything. Which, if this is done with the same DLC as Spartan, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it ain't. I don't know who. That's the bad thing about not knowing the manufacturer is we don't, like some companies like Spyderco DLC. Some people are like, Spyderco DLC gets kind of sticky. And it might be the process in which they use to
Apply.
yeah. And we got an example. Mine's not sticky, I wouldn't say. But I understand, like it like it's not the same as say, yeah, it's not the same as Riot's. This is like feels drier,
Less slick.
yeah. And so like, not knowing who does the manufacturing, and I'm not gonna hold that against anybody. Just saying, if we don't know who does the manufacturing, we don't know like how good their coatings are. But like Spartan DLC is like really good, really good. Like stuff don't fall off at all. So if that's what this is, if it's something similar to what Spartan has, you probably wouldn't have to worry about it bumping up against anything anyway, because it's probably tough as nails. But like DLC is like just for those who might not know, it's like diamond like carbon. So imagine having a diamond and crushing it up and then smearing that diamond like a thin layer over the
surface.
on the surface of your knife blade, and diamond should be harder than anything that it hits. So anyway, yeah, just I'm liking it, man. Thank you, Satu Dave, for sending it in. Thanks, Ben, for answering my questions. Like I said, if you fall in love with it, you want to check it out, it's D&K.
And the link will be below.
Yeah, and Ben releases a knife every month. So this, like I said, this is October 2023's knife. And there are other Vampire Jacks that have been released in the past, or one other, with different fat carbon scales.
Oh, yeah.
They had titanium bolsters, and I'm sure it probably had a titanium something up underneath the fat carbon scale. Like the frame itself was probably titanium steel. But is there anything we didn't say about it? What about the length?
Oh.
Yeah, 3-inch blade.
About 6 3/4. Maybe closer to 7.
Almost 7. Yeah, 6 3/4, 6 7/8, somewhere around there, somewhere in between. Just
No frills.
no, very simplistic design, and I respect it. All right, well, we'll leave some links below. Check them out. Thanks for watching.
Flip side.
Yeah.